welcome to ICSE Class 10 Maths tutorial. The topic is trigonometry, heights and distances. We are solving ICSE Semester 2 Examination 2022, a specimen question paper, mathematics. बिफोर वी स्टार्ट, आइए आपको एक शायर की कुछ लाइन सुनाता हूँ. शायर कहता है, पत्थरों का नगर है बचा आईना, पत्थरों का नगर है बचा आईना, कर रहा है यही इल्तिजा आईना. इल्तिजा रिक्वेस्ट. कर रहा है यही इल्तिजा आईना, देख कर लोग तुझको संवरने लगे, देख कर लोग तुझको संवरने लगे, अपने किरदार को तू बना आईना, अपने किरदार को तू बना आईना, लाख चेहरे को अपने छुपा ले मगर, लाख चेहरे को अपने छुपा ले मगर, जानता है तेरी हर अदा आईना, जानता है तेरी हर अदा आईना. Thank you. As I told you, the topic is, today's topic, trigonometry continued, and today we are doing heights and distances. This is question number 2. Fourth sub question, and the question is, fourth sub question, question number 2. A drone camera is used to shoot an object P from two different positions R and S along the same vertical line along the same vertical line QRS. The angle of depression of the object P from these two positions are 35 degree and 60 degree respectively, as shown in the diagram. If the distance of the object P from point Q is 50 meters, then find the distance between R and S, correct to the nearest meters. Alright, so we have to find out RS. In short, RS we have to find out, the distance between R and S. This diagram is given. P, Q, R, S. P and Q, these are the a drone camera is used to shoot an object P from two different positions R and S, from R and S along the same vertical line QRS. The angle of depression of the object P from these two positions of the object P, the object is here P, from these two positions S and R. Alright, one position is R and one position is S. Alright. So the angles are, from R the angle is 35 degree, and from S the angle is 60 degree. Alright, they are the angles of depression. Alright. So this is the object P. This is the position S. This is the horizontal line. This is also given in the diagram. This is horizontal line. This angle 60 degree is the angle of depression for this object when you see this object P. Alright. And from this position R, when you see the object P, the angle of depression is, this is the horizontal line. So this 35 degree is the angle of depression. Alright. Now if this is 60 degree, this will be 60 degree. Which one? Angle SPQ, because this angle and this angle, they are the alternate angles and these lines are parallel. So they are equal. Alright. So angle SPQ is equal to this angle 60 degree that I have written, and angle RPQ is equal to this angle 35 degree, alternate angle. The lines are parallel. This line and this line are parallel. Alright. So that is 35 degree. SR we have to find out. I am calling that SR as D. Say suppose D. So SR will be calling it D, and that is question mark. This is the complete question. Alright. Fine. As I tell you, this is the diagram figure. So the figure should be drawn neat and clean. Alright. And in heights and distances, the diagram is important. In the ICSE board examination, the diagram is important. Alright. Here fortunately diagram is given. If the diagram is not given, then you have to draw. Here it is given. But you please draw the diagram. Alright? Fine. Now, D we have to find out. Okay. Method 1 and method 2 already I have written. Method 2 will be little shorter. I'll tell you. First, let me do by method 1. And in this method, we are going to consider two triangles. One is SPQ, right angle triangle, because this angle is 90 degree, and the other triangle RPQ. Alright. Fine. So these are the two triangles that we are going to consider. So first, in right angle triangle, you please write down. Please write down. In right angle triangle SQP. Here you write down. In right angle triangle, full write down. You write down full. In right angle triangle SQP. In right angle triangle SQP. Alright. Now tan theta, tan of this angle SPQ means 60 degree. No? This angle is 60 degree, the bigger one, red one, 60 degree. So tan of this angle is equal to perpendicular upon base, or you can say opposite upon adjacent. Fine. So tan of this angle, which is 60 degree, is equal to SQ upon PQ. Alright. So tan 60 degree is equal to, I am writing tan 60 degree is equal to SQ. Let me write down SQ upon PQ. Alright, perpendicular upon base or opposite upon adjacent. Fine. Now tan 60 is root 3. So root 3. This is root 3. And SQ. If you call this as X, this one, from here to here, this one, that will be easier than this. If we call this as X, then can we write down SQ as X plus D? We can. So X plus D, and whole divided by PQ, which is 50. PQ is given 50. Alright, so 50. This we are getting 50. So from here we get x plus d is equal to 50 root 3. Fine. From here we get, therefore x plus d is equal to 50 root 3. 50 root 3. Is that fine? Fine. Equation number 1. Call it equation number 1. Call it equation number 1. Alright. Now as we wrote down here in triangle, in right angle triangle SQ, triangle SQP. Now similarly we are going to write down in right angle triangle RQP or PQR, whatever. Alright. So in right angle triangle again in you write down full in right angle triangle put right down in right angle triangle PQR or RQP, whatever. PQR. Alright. Again tan theta. So tan of this angle, the two red lines you can see, angle arc, yeah. So the tan of this angle, which angle? This angle. RPQ, this angle. Tan of this angle is equal to QR upon PQ. Perpendicular upon base. Alright. So can I rub this? Yes, I can rub this now. Now we write down after this in triangle PQR we write down tan of this angle, which is 35. Because see, this is 35, so this is also 35. Already I explained to you. So tan 35 is equal to QR upon PQ. QR, this we can call Q and R. QR upon PQ. Now QR is x, so simply x this is. Fine. So this we can write down x upon PQ is 50, so x upon 50. Alright. And tan 35. How much is tan 35? Tan 35. That value I tell you. Tan 35 is 0.7002. 0.7002. Can I rub this? 0.7002. This is the value of tan 35. You see from the booklet, which will be given to you. Alright, tan 35. So from here x is equal to 50 multiplied by this. Alright, so that I am writing here. X is equal to, therefore x is equal to 50 multiplied by 0.7002. Alright, fine. Let me call this equation number 2. This is equation number 2. This is equation number 2. Alright. See, here you have x plus d is equal to this much. Root 3 also. Root 3 we'll write down, we'll put the value of root 3, which is 1.732. Alright. So you know x plus d is this much and x is equal to this much. Alright. So put the value of x is equal to this much here, and then you'll get the value, because we want d. Then you'll get the value of d. We don't want x. We want d. Alright. So the value of x, from here you can substitute here in this equation, equation number 1. So from 2, the value of x you can substitute in equation number 1. Or in short, you can write down from 1 and 2 we get. Alright, so from 1 and 2 we get. Please write down from, write down here, from From 1 and 2 we get. From 1 and 2 we get. Right on, we get. So in place of x we write down this much. So 50 multiplied by 0.7002. I'm not multiplying, I'm only substituting. Alright, so 50 multiplied by 0.7002 plus d is equal to 50 root 3. Alright, fine. Now after this we have to simplify. We'll put the value of root 3 there, also you could have put the value of root 3. It's up to you. We'll put the value of root 3 and then we'll multiply and transpose. Alright, we'll do both the things. We'll multiply also and we'll transpose also from left hand side to the right hand side. So therefore d is equal to. 50 root 3. 50 root 3. Root 3 means 1.732. 1.732. And we multiply this and we transpose. So when we multiply 50 and 0.7002. Alright, so how much are we getting? Oh, we can do one thing. Wait. Let me write down first. Let me transpose. Minus 50 and multiplied by how much? 0.7002. 0.7002. See, I didn't do anything. I only transposed from left hand side to the right hand side. Now let me take 50 common. Alright. I avoid multiplication. 50 common. So if 50 is common, then you get 1.732 minus 0.7002. Alright. Let me write down nicely. 1.732 minus 0.7002. Alright. After that, we get, so therefore d is equal to, d is equal to 50 as it is, and we subtract this 1.732 and 0.7002. So that I have subtracted, that is 1.0318. Alright, 1.0318. 1.0318. Alright, fine. The subtraction 1.732 minus 0.7002. When you subtract, you will get 1.0318. You can see, you can do working. Alright, and now we multiply. So when we multiply, we get 51.59. We get 51.59 meters. 51.59 meters. Now the question is, I guess, the question is to the nearest meters or something. Let me see. The question says that find the distance between R and S. Between R and S, that means D. We are calling it D. Correct to the nearest meter. Correct to the nearest meter. So 50, there is more than 50, no, 51.59. So to the nearest meter, it will be how much? How much? 52? is equal to 52. 52 meters, and you should write down to the nearest meters. To the nearest meters. Alright. To the nearest meters. This is the question. To the nearest meter. Yeah. To the nearest meter. And this is the answer, 52 meters. This is the answer. The question says that write down the answer to the nearest meter. So that's why we are writing 52, because this is more than 50. 51 plus 51.59, which is close to 52. Alright. Only if you don't write down the last step. Alright, sometimes this happens. The question the child understands and he thinks he has done while doing practice, he has solved this type of question. So he's very much comfortable. This I'm talking about those who know, those who are very good in mathematics. So they've already done this question. Maybe similar question or the same type of question. So they're overconfident. Oh, I know everything. Yes, the figure is like this angle is 35, this is 35, this is 60, this. I have done it. Yes, I did it one day when I was writing a test paper. Alright, and there I remember I got 51.59, and then you are in a hurry, or you are very excited, overconfident, and then you are leaving the answer till here. But the question says that you write down, give your answer correct to the nearest meter. For this small one step which you know it. But then you didn't read the question carefully. That's why when I have made one or two videos on do's and don'ts, important points, please go through that. There I'm mentioning that please read the question carefully. All the sub questions, and sometimes this happens. The last one small sentence you don't read, where it is said that you write down the answer correct to the nearest meter and you are leaving your answer. Alright, so something which you know, and for that you are not writing and you are losing marks. So please read the question carefully. Alright, if you don't write down this, you lose 1 mark. In mathematics, in the ICSE board, there is no half mark. Okay, so your answer is 52 meters. Now, let me tell you method 2. Or you can say a different approach. Alright. In method 2, we are going to, this may be a little shorter, we are going to use a formula I explained to you. See, if you rotate this figure through 90 degree, then you will get this type of figure. You will get okay, this remains Q. Fine. This will be S. This will be R. Okay. And this will be P. PQ we are calling H. Let me write down here H. And this SR we have taken D. This distance. This we are calling D. This we are calling D. Okay. Now we want these two angles. Look here. This angle is 35. So this is how much? This one? 90 minus 35. That means 55. Alright. So PRQ. PRQ 55. This is 55. This is 55 degree. And this is 60 degrees. So this is how much? This much. 90 minus 60, 30. Which angle is this? Angle PSQ. PSQ. Angle PSQ. This angle. This is 30 degree. Got it? The smaller one we call alpha in the formula which I am going to write down, and this one we call beta. This angle is alpha, this angle is beta. Alright. If this is the situation, then we write down directly the value of d as using this formula. D is equal to H in bracket cot alpha. This is alpha. Cot alpha minus cot beta. Cot alpha minus cot beta. This is the formula. Using this formula directly we can find out D, which we want. D means SR. All these values are known. Alright. H is 50, this is given. If you see the question, this is given 50 meters. This is given. So if you substitute, you get is equal to H means 50. 50 and in bracket. Now see, cot alpha you can write down in terms of tan also. Tan 90 minus alpha. You can write down this also. So some people write down like this also. Tan 90 minus alpha minus tan 90 minus beta. Like this. Same thing, you know, tan 90 minus theta is cot theta, tan 90 minus beta is cot beta. Okay. Now, why are we doing this? Because we know we are comfortable with the value of sine, cos and tan and not cot. If you know the value of cot, then fine, it's okay, fine. Alright, so we write is equal to 50 as it is, and then after that tan 90 minus alpha, this is alpha, 30. Okay, let me write down tan 90, let me write down tan 90 minus how much? 30. Okay. Tan 90 minus alpha minus tan 90 minus beta. Alright, beta is 55. Got it? Okay. Can I rub this step now? Yes, I guess I can. Rub this step. Fine. This is method 2. We are doing method 2. And this is equal to, that gives you is equal to 50 tan 60. Right? Tan 60 minus tan 35. Minus tan 35. And this gives you 50 as it is. Tan 60 we know. Root 3, but we write down in decimal 1.732. 1.732 minus tan 35. That value tan 35 is 0.7002. 0.7002. Alright. After this, we subtract, we have done. After this, we have done. In the first method, we have done after this. From there also, you can say 50. And when we subtract 1.732 minus 0.7002, that gives you 1.0318. 1.0318. and when we multiply this, we get 51.59. 51.59 meters. And here you have to write down, no, this is okay, this meter, right? Fine, but as I explained to you in the first method, that read the question carefully, because the question says that give the answer correct to, the question is find the distance between R and S. R and S, that means D, we are calling it D. R and S, correct to the nearest meter. Correct to the nearest meter. Alright, so this is equal to how much then? 50. Tell how much? 52 meters. Nearest meters is, because this is more than 50, 51.59, which is close to 52. So 52 meters, and as you have written down in the first method, to the nearest meters, that you should write down, to the nearest meters. So 52 meters is the answer, and the same thing we got in the first method also. Alright, so I hope things are very, very clear. Fine. I hope I explained to you everything. So now you have to do practice, a lot of practice. Alright, so you can draw this on a piece of paper and then you rotate it and then see. Alright, and this is the case in other cases also, when there is a when there is a building, or when there is a pool, and these are the two stones, the position of stones. One stone is at this position, one stone is at this position, and then the question is find out the distance between the two stones. Or suppose they are the two boats in a river, and there is a pool. Alright, there is a pool at the bank of the river, and all these measurements are given. The height of the pool is given, the angles are they are saying here these are the angles. Then you please find out the distance between the two boats. Alright, so in all those situations, I mean, if you get this type of diagram, this is a building, this is a pool standing on ground, horizontal. I mean, this angle is 90 degree. You call this alpha, this beta, then this distance, the distance between the two ships, the distance between the two boats, the distance between the two stones, the distance between the two persons. Alright, when both of them are on the same side, with a small change in the same formula, we can talk if S is on this side and R is on that side. I mean, one boat is on this side, one boat is on that side. Alright, this is the case when both the persons are on the same side of the pole, of the building, of the tree. When both the stones are on the same side, when both the ships are on the same side. Alright, when both the boats are on the same side. If one is on this side or the other one is on that side, then also we can use the shortcut method formula. In that case, you have to write down here plus. Alright, so in that case, D is equal to the distance D, because now this R is somewhere here. So now D is equal to H cot alpha plus cot beta. Cot alpha plus cot beta. Alright, fine. So these are the two methods. Do lots of practice. Practice is needed, practice is required. You actually do it. Alright, when you do these steps, no, then because I have done it, no, so you'll find, oh yeah, I know it. No, when actually you do, then you learn. Alright, so you do it, and then if you get stuck, again you can see the solution. Again you do it. Okay, so I hope everything is very, very clear. Okay then, thank you so much. Thanks.